Hello, welcome to my hello, welcome to episode of my Ered campaign. Which would have fight a conquer. Last time, well, we took Hobbiton and killed a lot of hobbits and lost a lot of our men, but I did some recuperations of that, and I basically recuperate the army except these guys. But that's it. I mean, doesn't really matter too much. We had enough reinforcements going around. It's done. Simple. This is a village. Yeah, it's a village. We need as much people inside as possible because they can instantly assault it. They don't need any time to assault it. So yeah, that's pretty annoying. Gimli, which is an old son of a bitch, 16 years old apparently. Yeah, he looks incredibly old. What can I say? Right. We have his army coming in eventually. Takes 4 turns, 5 turns if you stretch this little thing. Does take a while because of catapults. And keep in mind, this land isn't that amazing, but it's roads. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not amazing. Not like this over here. This has roads. Actually, my entire land doesn't have much good roads. All is dirt roads, not paved roads. Only have a few paved roads available, it seems. Interesting. Like over here, there's paved roads. Kind of weird this is paved road already. Well, it's actually more than I expected because it's kind of huge land. Yeah, interesting. The capitals we took over is basically paved roads. Same thing here. From the strain, it's not a capital, but it's definitely one of the major areas. What do you know? Oh well, it doesn't matter. Alright, we should just end the turn and see what happens. So see you guys again in a second. Sorry about that. And we are back. Lebanon has fallen once more. To who did it fall this time? To Mordor again. Alright, that's good. 7 necessary to Mordor. You'll be rewarded with some military units. I can do that, it's not that far, although I'm not sure where my diplomat exactly is. Oh, he's around. He's not that far off. Is this the Rohirrim? No, that's still Galadriel. Alright, let's go to talk to Rohan first. Yeah, okay. Apparently there's some hard guys there. They're expanding, wow. More supreme, the shadow spreads across Middle-earth, enveloping all within as it picks up speed. The savage lash drives the host of Mo, but ever onwards, blah blah blah, and the corpses build in startling numbers. Man flesh for the host that slew them, the red eye branded on the eyes, on the heads of the fallen, walls tremble and gates fall, cities lie rent and burning. The women and children lie slain in bleak malice. Can nothing hold this massive expansion, stall the forces that seem endless in number? Well, I could, but I'm not near it, so no. I'm dwarf, I only care about my own lands. Which is kind of really dwarfish. Very, very selfish. Well, keep in mind as dwarves are very protective to their own kin. But beyond that, they don't really care too much about other lands. Like, population, I'm just dropping. How are they able to keep up? How are they able to produce so much population? Although Gondor is destroyed. I mean, come on, Gondor is overrun. They only have this is their most eastern location, Lebanon. So yeah, they're just being crushed. I mean, Domrat may be able to put up a fight for a while, but that's it. They're gonna get overrun. Keep in mind, Harad is really powerful at the moment. They took over, you know, Karaz Galadron. They took over Edoras, so they have quite some capitals in their midst, and they're quite powerful because of that. I think the capitals are giving them mass amount of gold and just, you know, strength. Although, I'm not really sure. They don't have much trade in those areas, so it would be hard to figure out. But keep in mind, Mordor is the machine of death at the moment as well, so they are pushing along with Harad. And I have a feeling that Mordor will eventually go to. Wait, this belongs to Mordor? Wait, how is it possible to have 104? How is it possible? How is it possible to have 104%? You can't have 104%. That's impossible. Now this belongs to Mordor. Oh, Mordor controls. Oh yeah, Mordor controls Edoras. That was Haradrat. Of course I should know that because I'm an idiot. don't pay attention. I'm an idiot. All right, let's look at my lands for a second because we've been dwelling off to the enemy lands for a bit too much now. So what is this? A small insignificant force of axe guards. Shouldn't really worry about those. It's gonna do nothing. I could siege up with Gimli, but again, that probably does not seem like a good idea because he's gonna get killed. But yeah, we could march down south and see if there's anything. Well, we know there's something around here, so let's go here. I might say like this may not smart because these guys could take the village here. No, they could not. Why? I can easily stop them with their archers. They're not heavily armored. I mean, they're fighting against armored, not against me, but I can just, skirmish them, bring them down to like at least half, and then just finish them off with melee almost. I'm pretty sure about that. They're not gonna risk that.
Aye, sire.
At least they shouldn't risk it, but they're an AI. You never know.
Onward.
I don't think they will though.
Aye.
It would seem like a very stupid decision on their part.
Aye, sire.
Plus, I could bring in reinforcements from Hobbiton sooner.
No further today.
Seems like Bree is not really defended. They've lost another army in Bree, which is kind of good. Alright, let's look down south where, well, the most annoying battles are gonna happen. We could take you three out, and we took your army out around here, which has gatekeepers. God damn it, those gatekeepers are actually really good. Because they are literally pikemen. They are pikemen with crossbows, so they have really good armor piercing, which is everything against me. I didn't know they actually had that. I was very surprised when I saw them actually having that. I mean, I never play as Bree, so I don't really know what they're capable of. Definitely not in this mod, so yeah. See you on the battlefield. Alright, let's wait for a bit of better weather. Hey! Yeah, I guess good enough. Not gonna risk it to become bad again. But yeah, what they always say, like, know thy enemy before you can defeat it, which is so true. I mean, if you don't know your enemy and know what he's capable of, you really need to watch out, because every unit that seems weak could be incredibly powerful. Like, those gatekeepers look like regular crossbowmen. Yeah, they look like just crossbowmen, right? But they're also pikemen, which is interesting that cavalry doesn't work against them, because they're gonna get crushed hard. Now, keep in mind is that they're not that heavily armored of pikemen, but then again, pikemen don't need much armor. They are basically, set to go, because they can't get to them. It's good to have armor and all, but if the enemy can't get to you, it doesn't matter if you have armor or not. They can't harm you, at least not with, with melee. Ranged, yeah, that's definitely an equalizer there, but no. Can I use? Oh, I can use the normal grape shot. Alright, let's use grape shot then, I guess. You can use it against D9 ranges because, well, I don't like those things at all. D9 ranges are horrible. Well, they're amazing if you're on your side. They're on the enemy side, no. Just no. You don't want that at all. Shoot them. Where's my catapult fire? Oh, there they are. They're aiming. Aim. They're actually spreading out. That's not good. Don't spread out. Even though it doesn't really matter too much for grape shot, but still. Don't spread out for me. I can hear the... We had some of them, but not much. You'd expect we would have hit more. We did hit also the Axe God quite a bit, so I guess that's the thing. Might have actually also hit the Dunedain Blade Masters. Oh, that's good. We actually hit them quite a lot as well. That's really good, because Dunedain Blade Masters are probably the strongest unit they got here, so... Huh. I wonder if it does AoE. I'm not sure about that. This is Grape Shot because it does the more damage here. I mean, regular, rocks can do some serious amount of hurt, but yeah. It's hard to say about that one. Many of them are dead, so that's good. The Blade Masters are not even engaging anymore. They're like, nope, we don't want to anymore. Seems like a horrible decision to go there. Well, that's not our chunk gone there. Alright, retreat. There must be another way of getting them off the catapult that I really don't know about. I need to learn that one day. I'm not sure where it is, but it's probably somewhere. It has to be somewhere. I mean, it would make sense it just be that somewhere, but I mean, it doesn't seem logical. You have to retreat, and oh, they're gonna go after my cavalry with their blade masters. Yeah, you're not gonna catch me. No, you're not gonna catch me. That's for sure. I'll make sure. Wait, how come we're losing men here? How come we're losing those? kill, you know, just crush the Dundine Rangers.
The battle is very much in our
Archers
favor.
focus against
If
the
we
Dundine
remain
Blade
true
Masters,
and
thank you.
steadfast, victory
They should be
will
crushed
ours.
here. At least take some significant amount of damage, even though they're Dundine Rangers, they're not bad. They're really good in melee as well, considering Archers. They're not bad. I mean, melee, I'll show you. They're pretty heavily armored, and you know, melee attack is 8. It's not bad. It's not amazing. I mean, it's not gonna, you know, against any determined infantry force like heavy infantry, it's not gonna do. But against light infantry, they can hold their own fairly well. But again, like not determined forces can actually harm them. I mean, any determined host or any determined, you know, military heavy infantry
Only
force
half
can
the
just
enemy
destroy
force
them.
remains.
Easy. Pretty much in every faction. Maybe some Umbar not, because Umbar has really crappy infantry, but yeah. How come you guys so much in the front? What the hell with that? I told you to fire against the Blade Boss. Why is nobody firing against the Blade Boss? I see firing against these guys. I see literally arrows flying in here. What's up with that? Why are the arrows flying in here? They're not enemy arrows. I can see that. Because they're flying in the wrong direction. They're broken. Perfect. Now we go after the the Dundine Rangers. So they break. Fire against those! Thank you! Crash into those, thank you. Line of death once more. Again, why are you guys fighting over there? Fire against those Blade Masters here, which are literally trying to flank you. They're trying, they're not gonna make it though. Because these guys will engage with them. You're not gonna make that, that's for sure. They're still fighting, wow, that's actually impressive. No, they're broken now. A lot of time actually, that they broke.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and
You know what?
steadfast,
Stop that.
victory will be ours.
I know you're idiots, so don't bother with it. I'm not gonna risk of you guys actually. I'm very confident in my men of screwing up. I'm very confident in that. What can I say? They're gonna avoid me, aren't they? You bastards. Okay, everyone go after them and finish them off. It's gonna take forever anyway. They're gonna try to go after my cavalry here. Or they're actually gonna try to go after everything else. Alright, mind their June 9 Blade Masters, they're really good, so I mean these guys, their stats are quite good attack wise. Defense wise they could be better, but Dundine don't really have much defense in any of their units. Except the Archidane guys, but that's about it. Defense is lacking compared to their offense, that is, of course. They survive on skill in theory instead of armor. Which is fair by me. I mean, the best swordsman in the world can defeat the most crappiest, you know, the crappiest guy and ever hold a sword with fair amount of ease. Because, well, you know, he doesn't have the training, he can't fight back. You just toy with him. But then again, he does have a huge advantage to have some armor going for you.
Look how our
There we go.
cowardly foe runs. It is time to
They'll break. Now they're gonna get run over. They shouldn't escape here at all. They have no escape routes. Almost none. There we go. He's been killed.
all of the victory we have
Now
won
my
today.
general dies. Like, wait, what? my faction leader dies. Like, wait, what? Oh, we really pissed off that, was it doing? They're celebrating, yay! Alright, see you guys back at the compete map. And we'll execute them, of course. You know, as was predicted, Bree was just gonna be a stroll and just a slaughter fest. Which it is turning out to be. Bree is not really putting up any worthwhile resistance. What, you know, potential worthwhile resistance. I mean, they're putting up some resistance and slowing me down, but eventually I'll grind through and they'll be crushed. It's not like it's that hard. I mean, as soon as I get the Shire done, which is gonna take a while because the Shire has quite some distance in between, like this style faulting, you know, it takes at least 1 to 2 turns to move an army around and capture it. It's not like it's that hard, but again, it takes some time. And keep in mind, the Bree is quite big, and that will just slow you down. Like this probably belongs to Bree, I think. Yeah, probably does. So yeah, I have to move around an army over here as well. And I have to take over these 2 lands of here, which might not like, but hey, I don't care about them. This belongs to, yeah, this is all okay. Only 2. That's the most eastern. I mean, this is their core land. The core lands here are quite easy to grab because they're so together. To be honest, the ones in the south over here is gonna be much more in. Probably the last thing I'm taking is this one because it's so far off. It takes forever to move around. As soon as you take Deep Hollow, though, you can start much to Bree itself and Mangalan, which I think is the Barrow Downs, but Bree named it Mangalan. Yeah, I think it is the Barrow Downs, in theory. Love to see it when it was here, but actually we can't see that. What am I saying? You can see what's inside there.
They shall not see me, sire.
Yeah, it is the Barrow Downs. There we go. You can literally see it. Public Order to Happiness. You can rebuild this if you are the Dunedain. It's kind of good, so you can actually rebuild them and they're not corrupt anymore. That makes it really good. It actually becomes a plus instead of minus. So yeah. For those who do not know what it is, it's basically the Barrow Downs were the graveyards. The graveyard of the highest of the honor, basically. You know, the soldiers and the kings. Well, the kings were entombed in the Numinous itself, but that's... Actually, yeah, they were entombed in Numinous. They were actually entombed before the city of Numinous in, you know, the entrance. Because the people could see, oh, there's the king. Although that makes no sense in reality, because literally you can grave rob him quite easy because it's not defended. I mean, I guess it's defended by a massive army inside the city, but then again, the army's inside the city at night, it might not see it. And the grave robbers are there, but I guess that's fantasy. Mangalan basically has the entire population. A lot of plague victims lie there, I believe. But it's during the war with the Witch King of Angmar and Arnor, when he tried to crush Arnor, and he succeeded. Even though Arnor was weakened and split into 3, well, 2 good factions, one, Udar, not a really good faction, but they were a bit, weak and pathetic. They're not really fighting. They actually joined Angmar, what am I saying? But yeah, basically the Witch King corrupted the Barrow Downs and resurrected the dead and all that stuff up there just to fight and also, you know, weaken, you know, Archidane and Cardolan. Barrow Downs was the heart of Cardolan, basically. But yeah, a lot of the plague victims, which is also another thing from the Witch King, also was made. He made a plague in order to wipe out the Dunedain, basically, to just destroy them in numbers and weaken them down, even though, because, well, they're bloody Dunedain. They're not going to die off very easy. They live 200 years old, and they're basically so good fighters that they're not going to die off anytime soon. Their armies are quite vast. But even then, with all those weaknesses and all that weakening of plague and, you know, armies of the dead and all that stuff, he still had an issue taking Fornost. He did succeed after years and years of trying, but hey, he finally succeeded of taking down Archidane and destroying Carlo and all that stuff. But yeah, it's quite bad. Alright, let's enter and see you guys in a second. And we are back. Now, people that are wondering, like, the story you just told about the Witch King and all that stuff is so random and so many inconsistencies. Yeah, because I'm only glancing like a fraction of what the story. I'm just telling you the story in like 5 minutes, even though if I would really tell the story, it would take me hours. No, not hours, but it would probably take me a very long time to talk about it all. And, well, don't have that time here. Can I say? Alright, we need to take out this army, which has a lot of cavalry again. Ugh, why so much cavalry? Also bandits. I'm not sure, Bray, but I don't think bandits are gonna save your ass. On the contrary, I think they're just dead weight for your army, but I guess numbers are numbers. How am I not catching up in population with Mordor? I don't understand this, really. I know they might have more settlements than me, I don't know. Hard to say. Extraordinary necklace. Goddamn stupid birds. Alright. An armor in Thunderbat. Huh. Good and bad, it's almost able to make good units. Actually, it can almost make the best units. As soon as it gets 75, it can make the best units in the game. Well, for me at least. You can start producing the best units I have available. As soon as it has its barracks, of course. Because you need 75% to get most of the elite units in every faction. Not all of them. I believe the elves need something more, like 80% in certain ones, but it's hard to know that. I have to look that one up. I'm not certain about it. Then again, elves are so ridiculously good that their elites are so powerful. Nothing can scratch them almost. Hell, they don't even need elites to kill stuff. Even their basic militia is so strong, it's ridiculous. Yeah, alright. The army's at least getting closer. Sort of. It's still taking a while, what can I say? You can reinforce Hobbiton. You can just definitely destroy this force over here, which should be able to. And then siege Deep Hollow itself. Huh. They're Dwarven Travelers. The betrayers are here. Wait. Didn't I once... Oh yeah, these are probably the ones that ran away. Wasn't it? Yeah, the army that ran away. The bastards. They got away. We got... Yeah, they got away, these guys. And now they're back to die. Perfect. Perfect. We'll deal with that in a second. But first, we must do the major battle. With Edmund. Come here, Edmund. You will die. Right, what you got? Oh, how much cavalry do you got? Holy, what is this? You don't have nothing but cavalry. What is this? You have like what? 1, 2, 6 units of cavalry plus your general 7. What the hell's up with this? The rest of your army is insignificant. Although they have gatekeepers, which are terrifying. At least they're... Oh god, they have 2 units of these guys. That ain't good. That ain't not good. Those are armor piercing. They're really dangerous for me. Ooh, that ain't good. At least my army is better, stronger than when last time I fought a major of them. So yeah, see you guys. But no, no, no!
My king, we must.
Alright, sorry about a little cut there, but we will fight this army, and I don't really like it too much. They have so much bloody cavalry, it's quite horrifying for me to even bother about it. But I will try and do something here, so see you guys on the battlefield. Alright, here we are, and luckily it's not fully forest, because if it was a full forest area, I was like, well, as soon as we started, I saw this, like, oh god, no, this is horrible. But luckily we have some locations we can stand, which are better. I think I'll take this spot. It's not that much of a hill for the enemy, and I can put my stakes down a lot better. Let's get the units here. First of all, let's make our infantry line with our generals. They need to last. If they break, it is over. We lost. Yada yada yada. Make a tense line because, well, we don't have much archers to cover the rear with stakes. So yeah, we put it over like this. We should easily get the stakes positioned. Yeah, okay. So, let's spread these guys out. Like this. Good amount of positioning from the stakes there. There's a gap here, but the gap should be minimal. Let's say it that way. That should actually do it. Yeah, that should mostly do it. Now keep in mind the cavalry here is... But what we should do is actually move the cavalry inside here. Because we don't really care about... Well, we do care about losing cavalry, but we don't really care about... You know, the fact that... Oh. Well, that's not working out. Alright, let's do it like that. There we go. Stakes. Stakes. And pikemen. Well, you guys can go inside of this and hopefully stay alive. Alright, let's start a battle. This is ridiculously stupid and we're so crammed up, but hey, if it works, I guess. We can't fight against anything yet. We kind of want to kill that general. If that general dies, we got it. We basically got the first stuff. Guess you guys can fire at... No, you can't fire that apparently, so yeah. They should come for me, come on. You outnumber me heavily. There's a lot of pikemen here. That's a massive army. I'm gonna say, well, it's only 2,000 men, but it looks massive compared to me. That's what I'm just saying. looks so big. But it's not that big in numbers. I mean, mainly because the cavalry is showing up a lot. This cavalry can't get to me. Hey, oh, we have at least protection against that, for now. We do have a massive gap here, which isn't good. Let's get our archers in a better position, might I add. So let's get the archers over here like... No, not like that. Like this. They're kind of safe, a bit more safer. Because, I mean, the gap here, you could still get charged fairly well. Let's get a bit of infantry like this, just to close that gap completely with infantry, you know. So it's a little bit more safe. There we go. Perfectioning the positioning a bit more. They should come to me. Come on, get to me, guys. Take some speed. They should move towards me eventually. As soon as they're in position, they're gonna swarm me. Keep in mind that the gatekeepers are the ones I'm more worried about. Bandits, not care about those. Not about the infantry, I don't care about those. I'll crush those. Cavalry is a major issue. Keep in mind, cavalry is a major issue. The ranged, the gatekeepers. So it's the gatekeepers plus the cavalry. These guys here. No, this over here. This is the worst. Because they can harm me. The cavalry I can handle because of the stakes, and basically they can't get inside to me. They can't get to me. At least not well. But they will try. Don't get me wrong. They will try. Okay, so we fire our first volleys. I'm not sure where we're aiming at, but let's... That was a good hit! That hits... Oh, actually, it hits... I thought it hit more than it did. Okay, never mind. I was already happy. Like, oh my god, that hit was good! I was like, well, that's actually a really good hit. No, that's... you think you would kill more than that, but apparently not. No, apparently not. Okay, fire against the gatekeepers here with grape shot. I think that would be best. Fire against the gatekeepers here. Archers can focus against the gatekeepers as well. We want to kill that general of theirs, though, with our catapults, with our grape shots. But we should be able to hit it. He's going to try and march through, so you'll definitely hit him. They're aiming at me, but they're not really firing yet, but they're thinking about it sooner or later. Some good catapult shots here will do some good amount of damage, hopefully. They're firing against me right now. They've taken some damage already. And this shots of grape shot will do so much damage. If they hit. Oh yeah, that did a lot of damage. It didn't... Oh my god, yes. The damage here was superb. That was a good amount of damage here. We are taking also damage from their crossbowmen, but... They're gonna try and overwhelm me in numbers. You see, they're trying to surround me with bandits and stuff like that. That ain't good, but not much we can do about it right now, so, yeah. Sending in that cavalry. Please fire now! Fire now with that cavalry nearby. Please, they're not gonna do it. Yeah, they're sending in their cavalry right now. The general is in here. The general got hit, though, by the grape shot, it seems. That's good. At least in those numbers. The gatekeepers are dwindling hard, so that's good for me. They're trying to get through. They're failing for now. Some of them got through, but not to the amount that they would want to, that's for sure. Not to the amount where they can actually harm me. They're actually about to break almost, these Greenway guards. They're getting through a lot better than I expected they would, but yeah, they're not getting the damage in that they would want to. Right, the gatekeepers are taking a significant amount of damage. A couple more volleys should be great, but let's kill that general of theirs. Okay, first of all, use this. Buff my army up a bit. We're still in our positioning. Over here we're a bit overwhelmed because they're trying to get with that cavalry through, which is failing for now. But eventually they might get through. My cavalry is trying to do something. I don't like that. No, you don't try and go through there. You stay your ground. You don't move out. Please don't move out. That does not seem like a smart decision on your part. Over here they're trying to do something, but they're failing at it. Okay, please don't kill yourself, the guys. Hold your ground. You know, let them keep running into the stakes. If they want to, let them do it. Oh yeah, they lost in significant numbers. These gatekeepers are almost dead, so their main, dangers has been neutralized. So that's good for me. Where's the general at? Here he is. Not in the front, but close enough to get hit sooner or later. These guys keep trying, but they're not gonna make it. If they keep doing it like this, they're not gonna make it. The amount of men that get through is so insignificant that it doesn't really do any form of damage. And they're about to have issues in the melee in the infantry front. This is the worst location I got, but they're holding firm for now. They're fighting bandits, so bandits are not really amazing. Oh, they're firing their fire, fire, but it's hitting. Might as well let it happen for now. Actually, I'm going to use regular, because I think that does more damage. They're losing a massive number. They lost 47% of the army. I lost a lot as well. No, you guys again are doing this. No, don't! Don't do this! You're getting yourself killed by stakes, and, we don't want that. Please don't. I know you're getting yourself killed by stakes. You've been having it a while. The bands are trying to get through. These guys are still trying. They've lost already 20 men of just trying to get through. If they just committed, they might actually have gotten through, but they're not thinking about that too much. So, yeah. Again, no! Don't get into melee! Get out of there! Ugh, idiots. Alright. We're starting to get overwhelmed here, though. That ain't good. We're starting to get really overwhelmed here. That is not good. We need some forces here. Luckily, our center is doing great. So their center is about to collapse. The general would just die. That would be great, but yeah, I'm not sure where he is at the moment. Oh, there he is. He's charging into the center. That's not where you're gonna survive. Our archers are actually supporting this, which isn't good, but it's the best it's, anything that I can get in there, I guess is good. No, please stay out of bloody melee. These guys need to stay alive so I can chase the enemy down. You almost broken your entire, you almost, if you keep losing more men, you're gonna be useless at chasing them down. You keep doing this, you're useless at this point. And enemy cavalry just bugger off. You're not gonna get through anyway. Look at this. How come they're not breaking? You'd think they would lose more than that. Apparently not. Disable guard to position. These guys are numbering. Merchant militia. My pikemen are doing great for now. They're broken, good. They're starting to break. That's actually good news. I could use that a long while back. Thing is about, there's a lot of cavalry around here still, so I don't really want to commit with it. Where's that general at? He's around here somewhere, has to be. Can't be around too much. There he is. No, that's not him. Not these guys as well. You would think the cavalry would have broken by now a long while back, but apparently not. As long as that general lives, they're not gonna break anytime soon. Focus that. Focus against that. That's the general. He's still alive, the bastard. How is he still alive? Unbelievable. I can't move out because there's a lot of cavalry still around, so I can't really move out. These guys are getting overwhelmed here. That ain't good. Yeah, they're breaking through. That's not good. The cavalry's breaking through. Again, they're so on the edge of breaking. As soon as this militia would break, they would, they would gain momentum back, my guys. So, yeah. If anything to... Oh! We have forces free. Forces are not fighting over here. Okay, we need the guys over here now. We need urgent reinforcements in this area right now. Need some men. Auto line here. You guys are not fighting anymore. What the hell's going on over here? Still dying, but I guess. Yes! Perfect. What we needed. Now it will be a mass rout, hopefully. I don't know. It should be. Really, it should be. They should start routing now. Yeah, they're starting to rout. My cavalry is completely crushed, but starting to rout. These guys have fully routed as well. These guys are broken as well. Alright, it's done. This battle's over. Let's move out of there now. Some sentries are still alive, but yeah. How come you guys are dying? What the hell's over there? How'd you guys get hit by something? What is... Oh, they're getting shot by. Oh, that's why. That's why they're losing so much numbers here. They're getting shot horribly. Wow. Not bad. Come on, my cavalry died in this battle. How did they die so hard? Again, they went in melee where they should not have went in melee, but no. Which is now some bandits, the most valuable of units. Not really, but better than nothing, I say. Better something than nothing. Please chase him down. Don't run beside them. Come on. We don't have the time for this. For you guys to run beside them. Kill them. Kill. Ugh. Just kill them. There we go. Stab him. Stab him harder. Faster. More. Oh my god. You guys are so bad when you get so low in numbers always. Like, you're so low in numbers, you should actually be doing better, because it takes less difficulty to organize stuff like this. It's a lot easier to work in a small group than in a big group, normally. It makes sense, so to speak. Still. What the hell? They're broken, good. Why are you guys so incompetent?
Look how our cowardly foe runs. It is time to press the attack.
Incompetence level. Ridiculous. Please don't shoot my own men, thank you. That'd be great if you don't shoot your own men for once. I'm just trying to whittle them down as much as possible to every unit, but I don't think I can get all of them, so... Because they're not doing it correctly. These guys might get jumped up completely, because, I mean, come on. How could they not? I guess they got jumped up completely, nice. Please don't spread out. Stay together in tie formation, run them down. They're in tie formation, well, not tie, but they're at least together, so stay together as well. You'd think it would go faster than this. Got most of them there. Come on, quickly. Get. Yes, yes. Ooh, that was good. That was a good one. We got a lot of them in the end there. That wasn't that great, but we at least got most of them there. What's left over here? Well, I got most of the army. At the cost of my cavalry and some of my archers. Basically... this flank had the worst. Look at the cavalry that died here. They kept trying to get through the cavalry. I mean, the stakes did a lot of damage. Same thing here, really. The stakes did a lot of damage. It just tried to slowly get through. And over here as well. Definitely a massive slaughter. The center here was ridiculous. I mean, we lost some guys here, true, but the center here is just ridiculous. But over here is where the main enemy died. This was the maze group, and we didn't have that much defense. We only have this guy holding the line, basically. Against all that, with in the end some arch support, which I wouldn't even want it to have there, but I guess without the archers he would have been overwhelmed and it wouldn't have not been good. Catapult did good. They killed off their most dangerous unit, the armor piercing guys, so yeah, that's good. And my cavalry, well, at least they took hits, I guess, and killed off most of the enemy.
Our foe is utterly vanquished. Let all who remember
I'll take
this
it.
day remember it as the day of our most glorious
Who killed the most?
victory.
Probably Catapult killed the most, because that first volley with the grape shot against all those units was just marvelous. That was just like, wow, that was good. You know, that was a good one. We killed off so much of their archers. We killed like 20 of their you know, gatekeepers on the one unit. And then we killed like maybe another, I think 50 on the other units. It was, you know, it was quite nice. Then the secondary shot as well. We also hit the general with it, although the general himself wasn't hit with it. At least he was weakened, I guess. I do think if we didn't kill that general there, they would have won it, but I think we would have maybe lost way more than we did, so that was good. But yeah, I will end the episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time. See you then. Bye.